Drive time.
Time now for a Friday afternoon tradition. The Kent Gig.
The Kent Gig.
The Kent Gig.
Each week we grab a chat and a tune from a Kent singer-songwriter, and this week it's the turn of Freddy Green. He came in with his guitarist Sam for a chat with Dominic King. Here's how he describes himself.
Well, I'm a 18-year-old sort of singer-songwriter. I've been doing what I'm doing for sort of 3 or 4 years now. Tunbridge Wells, Cranbrook based. I originally started out just on my own, writing all these songs, singing and performing them all on my own, and then after joining college, after about a year, I met Sam and the other 4 guys who aren't here, and we sort of put this band together. And there's such a different. Everyone's got such different influences. I mean, obviously, it brings a massive different sort of whole thing to the music.
The music scene across Kent, it seems to be getting better and better. I have to say that as a presenter, looking online and looking at YouTube and how many people are using videos to bring their music across as well, there's so much going on out there, and there's so many good artists. There's almost too many good artists, and that sounds really bad, but there's so much good stuff going on. Must be quite hard.
Hell of a lot harder for us.
People need to play worse, don't they?
You got a couple of gigs coming up. That's the whole point of this feature on the show, the Kent Gig. You got one coming up on the 25th of November. Tell us about it.
That's sort of, well, especially for me, that's our sort of home base. It's the Grey Lady in the Pantiles, which is where I started playing.
That's in Tunbridge Wells.
Yeah, in Tunbridge Wells, yeah. That's where I sort of started off, pretty much. Wherever I am now is probably due to the Grey Lady, but we'll be headlining there on the 25th, which is the Sunday.
And also, it's my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
It's Tom's birthday.
So I'm wondering if, just a special song for me, that'd be great.
Oh, yeah, but to be honest,
we'd actually do a really cool arrangement.
So
of Happy
surprised how many
Birthday.
times we've done Happy Birthday now.
If you come down, Dom, that'll be
I'll
especially
hear
for you.
that. You've also got a big, huge event going on in February. So this is one to put in your diary for 2013. Tell us about it, Freddie.
Definitely. That's our mate Paul Dunton, who's the guy who runs the Grey Lady as well, does these fundraiser things. I think there's 4 or 5 of them throughout the year. She's in the big Trinity Theatre, and we'll be headlining that as well on February the 23rd, which is going to be wicked.
And we got amazing support that night as well from a band called Matt Pound and Lieutenant Leak.
We've had Matt Pound on the show.
It's fantastic, and we've done a few gigs together, and it works really well. So
that's going to be
a great bill.
Definitely going to be a good one to see.
How difficult is it then to get people recognising what you do?
Things like Facebook and YouTube, I mean, you could argue, quite frankly, that any support that we've got now comes really through that kind of thing. I mean, it's all the social media is great for getting yourself attention, but at the same time, you're swimming through a current of thousands and thousands of other artists, which makes it sort of more difficult in itself as well.
All right, what are you going to perform for us, Freddie?
We're doing one of my very old tracks, actually, called Wishing Well, but which was on the new EP, just do a bit of spamming, Frozen Waters EP, which we released on iTunes. It's a celebration of the fact that you don't have to adhere to your classic TV film love story. You can just make your own way. Like, it's not what it looks like on the movie screen sort of love.
So long ago, and he lived up at the land, we're reaping nothing but what he sowed. We're not a penny to his name, still never once he wanted more. Never in all my life did I see a man so rich in soul. Could you be lying over again? And in some forsaken land, there sits a lake covered in snow. nothing lives at the bottom. 3 years ago the lake it froze. And in the depth there stands a statue tall and old. Tells some forgotten story of a love that's set in stone. But oh, could you be like them? And all over again. And all over again. And I found her wishing well, and I threw a penny at its heart. Don't know what I expected, a miracle from out the dark. To love so real, love so hard. It might not be set in stone, that's their story, this is ours. No, oh, oh, oh. I wanna be like them ever again. Never again.
Tunbridge Wells-based Freddy Green there with his track Wishing Well, performed live in the studio a couple of weeks ago. Now, as you may have heard Dom mentioning over the last couple of weeks, Dom and myself are taking the Kent gig on the road. We'll be hosting a special live edition at Folkestone's Tower Theatre on Saturday, December the 15th from 7:30. Our lineup of performers includes Goldie Reed, Blaze Pacel and Kirsty MacLeod, all former guests on Drive Time. We'll be recording the show, so if you can't make it on the night, you will be able to hear it over Christmas here on BBC Radio Kent. Tickets for the gig are free but limited, and we'll be collecting for children in need on the night as well. We've got a few surprises up our sleeves too.